Hey guys, what's going on? It is Rick with Rick's Toy Room, and we are just literally bored out of my mind trying to update the inventory on the website from what we did not sell at the show. So I figured I'd do a live video, could do some Q&A up in here. If anybody has any questions, wants to shoot the breeze, whatever you want, I got you. Otherwise, I'm just going to run this video for about half hour or so and try to get through the rest of my inventory and get the stuff put away. Trying not to drop and damage anything more than they already did between the show and shipping. There's been some really bad damage to these cards when they came from Diamond. So right now I am posting up the Walmart exclusive 3 3/4 anniversary edition G.I. Joes. I've got a few left over from the case. As you can tell, they were shipped from Diamond. 6 per case. They taped the 2 cases together because, why would they? And got about 8 of them left, at least from what was in the sets. They shipped this particular wave with, wow, those got really bad. This wave came with Grunt. It came with some Cobra officers with mortars. It came with more Cobra officers with mortars. It came with Cobra troopers with bazookas, Stalker, and another Grunt. So we're going to go ahead and get those posted up on the website. And hopefully I can find some decent photos. I believe I have these shipped from Entertainment Earth. These came from Diamond, so hopefully I'll be able to get the photos from those guys and won't have to take a bunch of photos tonight. Save me some legwork. What's been new? So I got confirmation from Diamond that there was a shipment coming. I want to double check that right now, actually, see what they sent out. I just found out from Hasbro Pulse that the classified Serpentors are on their way. So those should be shipping sometime next week. They just confirmed the payment on them yesterday. So those are going to be really awesome. If you didn't see those were Serpentor with Chariot. Those were really, really cool, actually. Really expensive, though. I want to say they were close to about, well, I shouldn't say really expensive. I think they were about, I don't know, 60 or 70 bucks. They're about $80 a piece because I spent 160 for the 2 of them. And they're on their way. 10/26. What day was that? That was like 2 weeks ago. What did Diamond just invoice me for? There's an invoice there, an invoice there. That's not even the 200. Oh, here we go. 221. Let's see what invoice is on here. What was in here? Go back. That was the payment, but what's the inventory? That's document date. $148.73. What was here? This was, so this was just an invoice for the stuff that they overnighted me for the show that still didn't make it. So there's no shipments from Diamond coming. EE Distribution, however, I do have some really good stuff coming in from those guys. I've got a set of Jurassic Park mix cases coming in, so some more Matchbox cars, and then hopefully next week as well, they're going to ship me the Care Bears. Let's see. Jurassic World, Matchbox 2022, Mix Case 5. Got 3 cases of those coming. That's all here, that's all here, that's all here. Matchbox Jurassic World, 1 case of 24. Did those ship? 1/24. Oh yeah, those already shipped. Those are long gone. Batman's, that's fine. Where, oh where? Care Bears 40th anniversary Pops figure, case of 6. It is on their way. I ordered 2 cases of those, so I got 12 of those coming. What's in that box? That box has not yet shipped. Why not? All right, so case of 6. There is 1 Champ Bear, 2 Champ Bears. Interesting, they put 2 Champ Bears and they listed them. So that means this case is probably going to have a chase in it. which will be nice. The Champ Bear Chase. What is the Champ Bear Chase? He's flocked. That'll be cool. There is a limited edition glow-in-the-dark Possible Hopeful Hearts. There is a glow-in-the-dark... Nope, that's not the glow-in-the-dark. What's this other one? What's Carolot? Carolot is a star-spangled looking one. That's interesting. All right, what are the other chases? Another glitter, True Heart, and then Wish Bear, which there's a flocked version of that. So the case will have Wish, True Heart, Carolot, Hopeful, and 2 champs in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's going to be 2 True Hearts in there. So there's a high probability that the Chase True Heart and the Chase Champ, both flocks, will be here next week. And I've got 2 cases of those coming. So I got a really good shot at some chases there. I'm going to have to hunt down the rest of them. Joey, what's going on, brother? So there are 7 total, well, technically 6 plus variants. So each of the 6 with variant makes 12. And then there's the 13th variant, which is the Hot Topic exclusive, which is the green one. What's the green one? The green one is, it's the diamond. There it is. Was that Wish Bear? Yeah, Wish Bear. So there's 13 total Care Bears, 6 base, 1 chase per, plus the second chase of Wish Bear so far. There is also, I believe, a box set coming of those. I think so. And then, of course, upcoming stuff that hasn't yet shipped. I got a lot of items open for March. Ton. I've got over $6,000 in pre-orders open right now for EE distribution, just in Funkos. That's ridiculous. All right, where were we? Yes, we're going back to Diamond, and we were trying to find these G.I. Joes. I have no idea where these are at, and even less idea what order these came out of. So we're just gonna have to hunt them down. Let's go back to, yeah, there is a flipping ton of them. And a lot of my pre-orders are embargo. So my Entertainment Earth rep hit me up Friday. He called me, just blowing my phone up. There's a ton of, there we go, that's what I was looking for. There are a ton of new embargoes with Chase that are coming out that I've got to get an order put in for this week. 1, so I can make my November orders, and 2, so that I make sure I'm on the list to get them, which should be fun. All right, what are we doing? We are going to Diamond's website and hunting down this inventory to see if they have photos to save me from taking photos today. They do. Look at that. I'm gonna have to edit these myself, but that's okay. So let's save that image. The one good thing about buying direct is a lot of time all the images, the descriptions, it's all already done for you, which is really good. These are G.I. Joe, Walmart, G.I. Joe, Walmart 3/4. All right, let's get some descriptions. Yeah, embargo. So what happens is, and I'm actually under an NDA to not discuss too much about the embargo outside of that it exists and what it potentially holds. So the embargo basically says this: Funko and Entertainment Earth have a deal where anything that Funko has prepared a license for. So there's a website that actually has leaked a lot of these, but basically what it is Funko says, hey, we want to build these 200 to 300 pops, right? Or we want to do these 3,000 pops. So Funko comes up, they do the sketch work for it. They do kind of like the prototyping, and then they file for the licensing rights. And then what happens is Funko has an embargo deal with Entertainment Earth to say, hey, here's everything that we've requested a license for. What do you guys want to buy? Then Entertainment Earth says, cool. They make us all sign NDAs. They say, here's the list of all the stuff that a license has been requested for. What do you want to buy? And so it kind of filters up, right? So it goes from the wholesaler to us. We basically set the pre-sale orders for Entertainment Earth. And then Funko basically determines how much they want to spend for the license if the licensing cost comes up crazy. So what will happen is, like, for instance, I had, and I'll talk about these ones since they've been canceled. Actually, I don't think they've been canceled, but I thought they were purchased by Walmart. So, for instance, back in June, they had Michael Jackson. They had a Thriller, so one of the big boxes like you see up there with a little case in the background, the album cover, like the Mariah Carey Christmas. They did a Thriller with poster, or they wanted to do a Thriller with poster. They wanted to do a regular Michael Jackson Thriller. They wanted to do the Titanic with the VHS cover, and all of those, the licensing fell through. So whether or not it was they didn't get enough money for the licensing, or if one of the other companies bought it, for instance, so Walmart went through and bought the licensing for all the Star Wars movie covers. So they're no longer available to be purchased by indirect dealers until Walmart basically gets them buying their stock and gets rid of them. So, I mean, I've got a list of embargo pops that are pre-ordered right now. So, yeah, like I said, about $6,000 worth of embargo, hoping that I'll have to get the label to you. Yeah, sorry, Dusty's on the chat. So, yeah, that's what embargo is, and it's really cool because that list updates fairly frequently. I mean, I've seen some items coming through that I ordered like 4 or 5 cases of because I really want them. There's a chase coming out that's going to be really hard to get. Going to be a huge seller, I hope. So I bought like 6 cases, more so just because I really wanted the chase. But it's the first time this particular character is going to make it a Funko. So yeah, that's the deal with that. All right, I did get some Hot Wheels up for anybody that's interested. I've got through only the exclusive Hot Wheels so far. I'm gonna go through a bunch of like loose packs here in a minute as soon as I get these GI Joes off my counter, and then I've got about 400 Hot Wheels I got to post on the website tonight. I'm taking a lot of photos, and I'm doing every one of them individually, mainly because it's easier for like toy shows, barcode scan wise. I don't feel like creating all my own labels and labeling my Hot Wheels assortment under one SKU. So, in an effort to save myself a lot of headache, granted it would actually be a lot less headache to just generate my own SKU and count them all up. I do have certain ones that I'm going to have certain SKUs and certain price points on, so like the treasure hunts, the premiums, some of the sets, so the Christmas set, the Halloween set, the Best Buy set, the steel and rose gold set. All those are going to go up tonight, and then I'm going to work through some of my like more, I wouldn't say limited, but like the fantasy sets, so the Turtles van, the kit cars, so Knight Rider, just all kinds of stuff. I really want to get through as much of this as I can tonight, but I've been sidetracked on doing God of War Ragnarok. That's actually been really, really fun. Chase Special Edition. Chase Special Edition Witch. So the one that I'm really excited about on the embargo that I bought like 12 cases of. Those ones were, I guess I can't say what, but I can say this. They come case packed of 6. There's 1 chase guaranteed in every case, and it should go over really, really big. So if all goes well, and if Entertainment Earth doesn't fuck me again, then I should have 6 chases for that set, and it should be amazing. Entertainment Earth and Diamond both claim that you don't get a chase guaranteed, but Funko marks the boxes with chase, so they normally ship 1 chase per case of 6. They're really good about that. The trick is making sure your distributor doesn't screw you. Yeah, you can see the Turtles van. I'll have it up tonight, I hope. I'm gonna get through the Batmans. Or wait, no, that's the Jurassic World matchboxes, Christmas matchbox, or Christmas Hot Wheels, Halloween Hot Wheels, and then I'll get through some of my special edition Hot Wheels. So we'll get all that done. I gotta find my photo editor so I can get this photos done. And then, there we go. Know what? No, what? Lots, man. I got lots of shit coming. I need to get the page boosted. So if you happen to know any other collectors, feel free to invite them over to the Facebook page, shoot them over to the Instagram, YouTube. Most of the stuff right now is being done on Instagram, Facebook. But yeah, and then what I'm going to start doing is weekly. Well, it's bi-weekly actually, because my shipments with Entertainment Earth and Diamond are both bi-weekly. So I'll do bi-weekly new shipment videos, and then I really hope once I handle some stuff. You didn't see the Turtles van. Yeah, I don't have them posted yet, but I do have them. I have a bunch of them. I've got Thomas the Train. I got some really cool licensed Hot Wheels that I want to get posted. But what I want to do is I got to get a new mic, and then I'm going to start doing some like collector videos that talk about, you know, how to identify chases, like especially like Hot Wheels. I see a lot of like new Hot Wheel collectors that want to, you know, they don't know what's valuable in Hot Wheels, what's not. Same thing with Matchbox. Talk about some of the different types of chases and Funkos, and then just kind of do like a weekly recap on like some of the new upcoming stuff that's coming out. So hopefully all will go well, and I can get those videos started, get the channel running. I'm working with a buddy of mine, Tom Morris. He's started to watch a couple of my videos, and he's starting to give me some feedback on some stuff. So we'll get that done. Where did this photo? Oh, I know where this photo saved. So where's this damn photo? But yeah, man. So that's gonna be that's the deal. And then I'll probably do like maybe weekly live videos where I'm just kind of doing, whether it's packing up shipments from eBay or posting some new stuff on eBay or whatever. Just, you know, Q&A, shoot the breeze with the fans, do the things, make it work. All right, there we go. Now we got to do some cropping over here. Take that one. That's Mr. Grunt. What else was in the set? Grunt, Stalker. Oh, Flash was in here. I didn't have any Flashes left. All right, so let's take that one. And then let's save it. Save as. Man, they don't make paint like they used to, I'll tell you. Menu, there we go. Save as image. I think that was Grunt. Is that Grunt? No, that's Flash. I didn't even have him in here. Wait, it is Grunt. Good, awesome. Turtle Van Smalls, 1/64th scale. So it is your standard Hot Wheels. 1/64th. One good thing about the Protex, bad thing about the Protex, super reflective, hard to do. But yeah, there's the Turtles van. I've got a stack of those going up tonight. I'm gonna have those on the website. Thomas the Train, the Enterprise. So depending on your feed, Thomas the Train, Star Trek's Enterprise. Let's see, what else do we have? All kinds of fun, interesting things. Those are more Thomas the Trains. I have a lot of Thomas the Trains. Those are premiums. Oh, X-21 for the Blackbird, but here's the X-Men X-Jet, put in black. They did two variants of this. They did the cartoon edition in blue, the variant in black. Stack of those. Oh, is it blue? There's the blue one. There's the blue. So next jet in blue. Just like the cartoon. They're supposed to be redoing the X-Men cartoon, or at least expanding it, calling it X-Men 91 or something like that. That'll be really cool. It's going to be a Disney Plus exclusive. Enterprise and Turtle Van. Yeah, I got you. I'll put them aside. I'll add them to your pile. I'm trying to figure out what the status is on the 18 van and the Ecto 1. I don't know how long it's going to take to get those in. So I don't know if you want to wait for those or ship you your pile now and then just ship those separate later. Totally up to you. G.I. Joe, Walmart, that's Grunt. Okay, and then let's undo. Let's do another crop. Now see, that's one feature I like. I can just undo, crop, save, undo, crop, save. All right, so that's the Cobra Trooper, yes. Which one is that? That is my Cobra Officer. Okay. Crop that, save as. Yeah. Yeah, some of this, man, I'll tell you. Let's see, officer. Okay, I'm gonna get the UPCs out of each one of those. That's a pain in my neck. All right, so let's put the grunts over here. Get those out of the way. I tell you, man, I kind of wish I would have done all this when I came in. I was being really cheap and I didn't use Square as my web host. And then I was trying to be really cheap and use, like, I think it was OS Commerce. And the problem with OS Commerce, I need that one there. It had a really bad time linking my inventory to the app. So when we got to the toy show this weekend, or 2 weekends ago, the problem I ran into was that which one was that? That's Corruptor, that's Co-Trooper. The problem was, like, I had items that weren't in the inventory, and then when I tried to add them on flight, they didn't save. So I got to the show and half my stuff didn't scan, even though I put like hours into the inventory, days before we did the show. Like, Dusty and I spent probably probably about 8 hours just doing inventory prep for the show. And then we get there and none of it worked. Like, it overwrote overnight. So now that I'm back, and now that I'm got to get all this crap done for my taxes, etc., I'm just gonna I'm redoing everything. Every single item has gone into. I moved everything over to Square. I'm doing every piece of inventory over again, full recount. Make sure to get ripped off at the show. Inventory is a major pain in the ass, especially when you have 300 individual Hot Wheels that Mattel individually SKUs them, and they do that for. They do that for like recall issues, which is really stupid. Well, I shouldn't say it's stupid, but it sucks when they ship it as a assortment, but each piece has its own UPC, and then your vendors or your wholesalers don't give you all the UPCs, so you can't just import them all. That makes things very, very difficult. All right, adding GI Joes. Just saw some people post a video. I'm gonna tell Dusty I got a live video. So Dusty's in the Discord for the barrel burners, shooting shit. Yeah, I wish, and what really sucks is Entertainment Earth, Diamond, they've all been in the industry for a long time. I mean, these guys are the industry leaders for, just slipped on some ice. How's your weather? About to go outside in shorts, no shirt, play fetch with the dogs. I'm getting retard. So, Dusty's back up in Michigan, and they got some mad snow this weekend, and I like to tease him now because he was supposed to move down here like 5 years ago, and help me with run the business, make him a partner, and just hang out, right? And he turned around, and he's back up in Michigan, and it's cold as all get out up there. So I sent him a video of me outside playing with the dogs, no shirt. It was nice. It was nice. It's nice and warm out here. All right, click and drag and drop. What are we doing? We are doing G.I. Joes. G.I. Joe Classified Retro. How are these considered Classified Retro? These are just G.I. Joe Retro. G.I. Joe Retro. G.I. Joe Retro 3/4 inch. All right, we'll do Stalker. And what I need to do is find out what I paid for these buggers. Classified 6-inch. She's keeping diamond. Where's my diamond inventory? Diamond inventory. Hot Wheels. Look what's on hand. Diamond. Here we go. Classified 6-inch. Nope. G.I. Joe Classified Slaughter. Classified Roadblock. Barbecue Retro. There they are. All right. As no bueno. That's interesting. How? Oh, that's my on-hand cost. I was like, that still doesn't make sense. What did they charge me for those? Corvette collection. Got the 22 earlier this morning. Cat beat the main story of Gal. Really? What's your completion percent? So Dusty has also been, Dusty just went and got a PS5. So while he was down here, we hooked him up, called in some friends, and got him the PS5, and then he just went and bought God of War, downloaded God of War with the PlayStation for free, and then bought God of War Ragnarok. So he just beat God of War, which is quite impressive considering I think I put in close to 80 hours in that game, but I did 100% platinum. He's only been playing for about 3 or 4 days, so he's probably put in about 20 or 30 hours. And just smash through the story, you know, if you're not chasing everything down too much, then since you picked my Corvette 007 collection, bet. Yeah, I'll hop. Oh, wow, Dodge just died. I should have sold them last week. I'll take a look after. I obviously am getting them on my text messages while doing my feed. Would break the video feed, but I will look at them and see what you got. Don't forget, you got a stack of good old Detroit muscle cars out this way. Yeah, dude. Like I said, I got some friends from when I used to work at GameStop, and I called a couple of the store managers I knew and was able to get Dusty a PS5 before God of War dropped. So we picked it up, shipped it back to him at home, so we had it in time. By the time he landed, his PS5 was already at his house. And then he finished beating God of War, and now he's going to start Ragnarok here soon. Alright, so, I know what I was doing. I was checking an order from Diamond. So, that's why, because I had 2 cases of those? Oh, that's per case, that's why. I was like, why is this number not adding up? Wow, those were expensive. Double check the math on that. There we go. Divided by 12. Oh yeah, those were definitely expensive. Alright, so I'm going to take a loss on those because the Entertainment Earth Ninja kicked the living squat out of this box. So we're going to mark them down. We'll dump some photos in here, and then we will I'll put them in my damage inventory. What is going on? Why didn't he save? What is going on? Menu save as. Where did it save? Save the image. Oh, that's where I put them. Well, that's no bueno. Why would I put them there? That's stupid. Do you have the PayPal? I do. We can get you an invoice later this week. Just let me know when you're ready, and I will put you up. I'm gonna throw you a discount on those 7-Eleven Slurpee sets too, by the way. So you'll save a bunch of money on that. I'm gonna knock them down a guap for you. I'm gonna take about 30% off of them, and then I'll package everything up, shoot them out to you. If so, send it to me. You should start arranging payment with you. Yeah, I got you for sure. Like I said, I'll get you a good discount on the 7-Eleven Funkos. That'll get you Series 2 done, and then we'll get all your Hot Wheels out to you. Let's wait until like probably tomorrow, maybe tomorrow night, and that way I'll have a bunch of the Hot Wheels up, and you can see if there's anything else you want. And Funko-wise, speaking of Funkos in your collection, did you see the? You probably haven't, but if you're hunting down G.I. Joes, you need to hunt down the G.I. Joe Sergeant Slaughter San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. It was a GameStop shared exclusive, I think. Maybe it was a Walmart. Oh, I forget who did this one. It was New York Comic-Con. But There's Slaughter, baby. That's the G.I. Joe Slaughter. Obviously, there's a WWF Slaughter. But you should look into that. Total G.I. Joe collection, just in case you're keeping track, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 25. There's 26 official G.I. Joe Funko Pops, not including variants and chases, and 2 of the New York Comic Con box sets, or San Diego Comic Con Freddy Funko sets. They did a Freddy Funko as Destro and a Freddy Funko as Snake Eyes. Those aren't technically part of the G.I. Joe set. And then there's a Chase variant on Zartan, where they do him kind of in his shadow mode. That one's actually really cool. The hardest one to find and the most expensive 2 G.I. Joe Funkos are the Storm Shadow variant as Cobra Coup, which, if you're a G.I. Joe fan, Cobra Coup was the Argentinian version of Storm Shadow. He was an all-black Storm Shadow. And he was such a fan favorite that Funko went ahead and made him as a Funko Pop. But it was an exclusive. That one is to... Is it Bait? Who did that exclusive? I don't know what that says. Maybe OTB? But that one's about 150... About 125 for that one. And then the most exclusive, hardest to find G.I. Joe Funko Pop is the Bait Hooded Cobra Commander. So a store called Bait, it's a California like surf shop, etc. They carry Funkos. They got an exclusive deal where they had some made. They had a Hooded Cobra Commander, and that summer gun is sitting at 100, between 140 to 160. Every now and then they show up on Macari really cheap for about 120, and I've missed every one of them so far. But I think next week I'm going to buy it and finish off my set. Then I just got to get the San Diego ones. San Diego ones actually were fairly cheap after they came out. They're about 25, 30 bucks, or at least they were last time I looked at them. So, yeah. I'll probably do a whole video segment on that collection once I complete it. I get the last 3 pops. I'll finish it up. Okay, where was I? Oh yes, I was doing video edits. Not video edits, I was doing photo edits. And I was finding all my images. There they are. Okay, so let's go here. Where did I put them? It's under pictures training. I don't know why I put them in the training folder, but whatever. Okay, so we're doing Stalker. Mikey Mike. What's up, Mike? Alright, so Joey, what are you gonna do next, brother? What's your next Funko hunt line? Are you gonna finish up the G.I. Joe? Are you going to hunt down something new, or are you just gonna keep buying individual pieces that you like? Like, what's your take on it, man? Me, I need complete sets. I can't buy anything if I don't have the whole set. So I'm working through the Halo set there in my top row. That set's gonna cost me probably my house. I'm about 90% through the Villains set right now. I still need the last 4 of the Villains Assemble. Then I got to get the Blacklight Villains, and then they did a Villains Train. But once I finish that, all my Disney Villain sets completes. I've got all the D23s that are available so far. Red Ninja, $3. That's a great deal. Who did you pick that up from? Was that a GameStop exclusive? Yeah, the G.I. Joe set, man, that's going to be a good set. It's actually not hard. It won't be hard to complete. You can really find a lot of those pretty cheap, actually. I think the only reason I got back into Funkos, there's 2 reasons I got back into Funko. One, after I liquidated like the 300 Funkos that I had for like $1 a piece, I didn't even care. I got rid of them. I needed them out of my house, wanted the cash, was moving my house, all this kind of fun things. I was going through some stuff in the garage the other day, and I found a Shipwreck. Well, I shouldn't say another day. It was like a year ago now. I found a Shipwreck, and Shipwreck's a really cool figure, like character. I really like him in Torpedo, and I I was like, I'll just buy the G.I. Joe set. There's only 25 of them. Famous last words. As soon as I started the G.I. Joe set, I started some chases. A friend of mine found the Turtles. She found me a Chase Raphael. So I was like, okay. I walked in the store, found a Chase Donatello. I'm like, well, I might as well finish the Chase Turtles. By the time I got the Turtles, the next thing I know, I've got, I don't know, well, there's 20, 24 there, plus 6, 30, 36, 38, 40. Probably about 150 pops on the wall now. But, yeah, man. I mean, the pops are, they're a, I don't even know the best way to explain it. The pops are, the pops are an addiction. That's the best way I could say. Yeah, they're an addiction. Part of me wants to stick by my old statement that they are this generation's Beanie Babies. They have made a lot of them. There's almost no limit unless you have certain limited editions, certain Chase versions. Almost everyone has them, but at the same token, like they're normally of really cool licenses of no other action figures made of, or they're fan favorites, right? They're easy to collect, they're easy to stock, they're easy to stack. I mean, shit, you can put a whole. I've seen guys that have collections that this guy took and like tore down the drywall in his house, and then he built shelves into the drywall and just shelved his entire house with Funko Pops, and just insane. Absolutely insane. Black Friday sale, dog pacer treadmill. What the fuck is this? Why do I give a shit about a dog pacer treadmill? I got a backyard. Dusty's on crack. Necessary man cave piece. Yeah, I mean, like, my whole house is a man cave, right? I mean, the fun part about being single is I can do whatever the hell I want. I've got my game room / collector room across the hall. It's got my PS5 in it, all my video game collector's editions, entire wall of Hot Wheels and G.I. Joe and Mortal Kombat. Then I started to decorate my office. I repurposed the bookcase. So that bookcase used to have all my whiskeys on it, and I had that out in my living room. It was in my dining area of the old house. I was, for lack of a better term, seeing a chick that she kind of got she was like a little butthurt about it. And she's like, that just, you should put it all away, blah, blah. You need a better liquor cabinet, something more classy. So when I sold my old house and I moved into this one, I basically handed her a credit card and said, go decorate. So she picked out a new liquor cabinet for me and all this kind of fun stuff. And so I put all my liquor away, but you can't really see it. It's not as cool of a display in the new liquor cabinet. Granted, it looks better in the living room, but so I turned this apart. So I was like, I got this whole bookcase. I drilled holes into the corners of it and ran LEDs to light up all the liquor bottles. So I was like, well, what can I use it for? I started putting Funkos on it, and now it's a Funko display in my office. And now my office has exploded into semi-professional, semi-collectible. But considering I do a toy store now, it's all good. All right, focus. I gotta focus. I gotta finish listing some of this product, otherwise we can't get it sold. But yeah, so I can't complain. I like my stuff. I've done, like, Joe, if you go through and look up some of my old Instagram, Facebook, you should be able to find some of the videos of the walkthrough of the old house, the new house, the new setup. I'm gonna put this in my damaged. It's bent corners. Okay, shipping weights. It's gonna be a pound on those. I've only got one of those bad boys. Let's add the SKUs. This is the funnest part. It's way easier to do, enter this inventory on the computer, but more of a pain because I don't have a barcode scanner hooked up to this computer. So I can't just scan in the barcodes, which is definitely aggravating, but we'll get it fixed one of these days. All right, SKU's done. My stock, what did my stock update? Track my stock. The good news is though, once all this is done, the inventory is almost instantly on the website. So we're gonna do, where is my damage column? Discount damaged is, we're gonna go there. The other thing I don't like about Square is the, it doesn't look like I can add, oh, can I? Wait. Can I do multiple categories? I can. Oh, sweet. All right. G.I. Joe Retro Soccer. All right, soccer's done. Let's copy that. And there's that. I didn't put in here Walmart exclusive, did I? Walmart exclusives. All right, good deal. Let's see if Dusty's going to go 100% on. Let's see if he's going to start Ragnarok. All right, we put soccer back. How do they go? 6 of these fit in a box. All right. They can go that way. All right, so there's Stalker. And then I'll do the 3 grunts. We'll keep the Joes in one box. And we'll do Cobras in another. So keep those ones. 1, 2, 3. There they go. All of these have some sort of damage to them, I think. The problem being a mint card collector, man. Like, if your cards are damaged, the product is trashed. All right, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. Save Stalker, let's do the next. Create a new item. G.I. Joe Retro. 3, 4 inch. This is Grunt. Exclusive. I'll have to go back and update the Great Herfing with you fellas. Oh, yeah, I missed the Sunday Herf, didn't I? Oh, well, I was sleeping in. Is what it is. Where's Grunt? There's Grunt. Price $19.99. We're going to do a discount of $14.99 just to help move them. G.I. Joe. Retro collection. 3 3/4 inch. Walmart. Who just leveled up? Nice. Go Colts. Nice. Level up. Colts. All right. What time is it? 4:16. So first off, we're past the dogs' dinner. Second off, I'm going to call it. So again, great having a chat with you guys. Check me out weekly. We're going to do new videos. We'll come into a weekly, just status update, what's on order, what's coming in, what I can talk about, what I can't. We'll do a bi-weekly unboxing from Diamond and Entertainment Earth, so we'll have that done. Upcoming toy shows, we'll talk about that. And then, like I said, hopefully I'll be doing some of the new collector training videos very, very soon. Just depends on when I get with Tom. So with that, thanks guys. I'm going to get back to knocking this out, feeding the dogs, and we'll be back next week. Deuces.